In today's video, I pick out on a whole bunch of figs and do reviews on the Dark Portuguese, Hamari, Berja Sote Grise, and Latarula main crop. You can tell by how moist this ground is that today is not a good day for figs. It's way too wet, it's been raining a lot, and all that's going to do is water down figs that are ripening around this time. What I have ripened today are a few figs. I mean, we've already done Kathleen's Black. This tree has been very productive, but what I want to do is actually pick this Hamari right here. Now usually, last year this fig showed some great beautiful crackling on the skin. Now it's soaking wet, so I don't know how well this is going to taste. Pick today is another Berja Sote Grise. Not sure how you pronounce that exactly, because the last one I had was not that great. It wasn't juicy. Looked like it was ready to get aborted. So let's get this guy. Okay, so here are all the figs that I just picked. We're actually only going to review the ones on the leaves, but I'm going to point out to you what they are. So this one right here is called a Dark Portuguese. This one up here is the Hamari. This one is the Berja Sote Grise, and I want to do a second review on that because the previous one was not properly ripened. Here are a bunch of ripe figs that I just picked off. Take a look at this, okay? Starting over here is Kathleen's Black, Palermo Sicily, Holliger, Floria, Latarula, Burns Brown Turkey. I believe this one is Chicago Hardy, Dark Salem, and Ronde de Bordeaux. Actually, I'm going to put Dark Salem, Natalina. These are Ronde de Bordeaux. So probably picked the wrong cutting board for today because I need something a little bit bigger. And I do want to cut into these, kind of show you what they look like on the inside. Only do a review on the top three. So let's get into it. Sote Grise. This one is 34.7. Hamari is 35.8. It's smaller, but I guess it's a little bit more dense than the Berja Sote. And here is the Dark Portuguese at 18.4. Got into these guys, huh? Starting right here. This is the Dark Portuguese. Now, you know, again, this is another dark type of fig that is berry jam flavored. Falls into the same category as the Dark Salem, Chicago Hardy, Natalina. That Hamari looks beautiful. And Berja Sote Grise. We'll cut into some of these as well, just for grins. To think of it, I'm actually going to do a review on the Latarula as well, which is 34.3 grams, because I haven't done one on the main crop, proper one anyways. So here it is. This is the Latarula main crop. I mean, it is a honey type of flavor fig, very melony actually. I mean, how juicy that is. This thing has been on a tree. Okay. Wow. When you get the Latarula to this stage of ripeness, it actually is pleasant. It hits you right away with a little bit of sweetness, that melon flavor, slight honey, and very juicy. I mean, it's a good little snack fig. And when it gets to this kind of consistency, it's actually pretty good. All right. Let's move over to the dark Portuguese. These do not look properly ripened. They have kind of that spongy, marshmallowy type of syconium, which tells me that it's not going to be that great. So I'm going to give it a try anyways. Not bad. Still has a little bit of that green type of flavor to it when our fig is not ripe. But you can kind of taste the potential in it with the berry flavor. Again, it falls into the same category as kind of the Chicago Hardy to me. And it's good. It's going to be very average in terms of its flavor, sweetness. The size leaves a little bit something to desired. It's okay. Let's move on to the Berja Sote Grise. It's probably going to be the last one on this tree for me. It looks really good. Hopefully better than the last one. Oh yeah. It's a good fig. Very good fig. Sweet, jammy. Probably would have tasted even better if we actually had some, final days of sun to let the sugars concentrate in it versus pouring rain, which has watered it down a little bit. That's a good fig. I like it. I like it better than the last one. And this is definitely a keeper for me here. It is September, kind of a late September fig, which is not too bad. Then moving on to Hamari. Beautiful fig. Looks very juicy, but mainly because of the rain. Let's give it a try. Holy cow. It's good. Again, it's another dark fig berry, jammy berry flavor to it. The sweetness is not there. Actually, all of these will probably have kind of the same kind of texture because of all the rain that we've been having. They're going to be a little bit watered down. And it's going to feel juicy, but not in the best sense because of that nectar being watered down by all that rain. So, overall, I think the Hamari was probably the best one out of the three that or the four, including the Latarula that I tasted today. It's a good fig. If I had to be given a choice of going with Chicago Hardy, Salem Dark, Natalina, I probably wouldn't get a dark Portuguese. I would definitely keep the Berja Sote Grise. I have a feeling it's just going to get better with time. Latarula is a good fig here for the Pacific Northwest. 2 crops, and it's tasty. It's decent. It's not going to have, it's not going to make a top 10 list for a lot of different folks, but it's productive and it's reliable. Oh. I just ate this Ronde de Bordeaux, and it is incredible. Ronde de Bordeaux, common in the amongst hobbyists and collectors, but still a very, very well-rounded fig. Tastes good. Ripens in brown here, quite beautiful. I would definitely get Ronde de Bordeaux if you don't already have it. Ate the whole thing. Very good. Anyways, we've already done reviews on all of these here. I'm just going to take it inside, pig out a little bit, share some with Nolan, and I'll catch you next time. By the way, we are getting near the end of the season, so there's probably not going to be a whole lot of figs to pick from. And I'm going to be hitting my top 10 lists in the next month or so. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.